It's pretty common knowledge by now that Technician is honestly pretty mid, or I would say bad. Ever since I think one day after their release, I think everyone started to realize he was bad, me included. These are because of two main reasons that I'm going to talk about later. But keep in mind that I'm not a balancing expert, and I haven't played this game that much, to be honest. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Yeah, let's get into it. Now, almost everyone knows about this one, but it's like their abilities just do not match at all. Like one is to escape from the killer and run away, and the other is to help your team. That what? So the title might have clickbaited you guys because I'm more of doing an ability rework other than a rework. First of all, we're definitely keeping the mask on and mask off, and also the phase ability, because that's basically the only thing interesting about the survivor. If we remove those abilities, there's nothing interesting, and this survivor would literally be like no one would use it. So the ability that I'm gonna rework is Static Mirage, and I think it's a pretty interesting idea. Basically, my idea with this is that it's going to play more with the mask because the mask is basically the main important, actually fun thing from this survivor. I felt like it would be cool if their second ability also was something about the phasing. My idea for this is that it's still going to be a placeable sentry that's gonna take a second to build, but like I said, it's going to play more with the mask and phasing. Basically, when you put it down, there would be a small radius where if there's a wall that it's touching, you could phase through this wall. Like a wall that you can't phase through with the mask normally. If you put the sentry down and it's near a wall, you could phase through that wall. But because it's through any wall and it's a pretty big rework, there's going to be a few changes that I'm going to make to this. First of all, the cooldown for this is going to become 50 seconds, and the sentry is going to last for 50 seconds. The speed where you face the wall would also be nerfed. It would take like a full 1 second to go through one of the walls. Going through these walls would also give you 7 seconds of slowness instead of the usual 5 seconds from the normal walls that you can face through without the sentry. And after phasing through a custom wall, it would take 20 seconds until you can build another new sentry. I tried my best to balance this, but like I said, I'm not a balancing expert. So yeah, I'm most likely wrong. This might be too broken, but I could give it a few nerfs. So first of all, just notice it would become 10 seconds instead of 7. The amount of time to go through a wall would be 0.75 seconds, because you would also get highlighted for 10 seconds after phasing through one of these walls. Reducing the phase time, I made that change because 1 second could have given you time to like see where they're going. But 0.75 seconds, you could probably miss a hit, but they'll still be highlighted, so you'll know where they are. And if it was too weak, the cooldown for placing a new sentry could be 10 seconds, and the phasing time could be 0.5 seconds. I personally really like my idea because it plays into the main thing that people were excited about the Technician, that being the ability to phase through walls. But I also think it would be pretty cool if there was a passive that the survivor also had. If I had an idea of what it could be, I'm thinking something like with the mask on, the first set of damage that they take is halved, or it could be something else. Just as long as it's a passive that has to do something with the mask, because the mask is like the main talking point about the survivor. The second reason is that the maps are absolutely horrible. There's nowhere that you can go. Genuinely, most of the maps you can't even go anywhere that's actually useful. Like Pizzeria, there's one spot, and Forest has nothing. Now the solution for this is pretty easy. Just add a few reworks to the maps, and also just make more places that you can face through. Now I'm going to show you guys a video of me going around maps and showing what are places I would rework. So there are 3 things that you should keep in mind. A square is something that you can face through. If I scribble anywhere, that's an obstacle I would add. And if I do an X somewhere, that's an obstacle I would remove. So yeah, keep that in mind while you're watching this. I tried my best to make these rework like only affect the technician and not any other survivors or killers. But I mean, also I don't feel like what is it again? There's one map I didn't do, but that's because I already feel like that one's pretty good. There are 2 good spots that can use a mask, which they are already pretty good, so I don't think we actually need to put any changes on them. Well, also, now that there are more places that can actually use a mask, I feel like it's probably gonna have to get a cooldown nerfed. Maybe like 10-15 seconds more. Oh, that's gonna be it for this video. But before I go, like, why is this class's name the Technician? Why? I mean, it doesn't matter, but it's still weird. Like, yeah, he builds a sentry, but that's pretty much all he does. That's Technician like. I feel like his name should be changed to like Mask Holder or something. I don't think it would change too much. But of course it's not urgent. I really don't care if they change it or not. It's just like the name doesn't make sense, but who really cares? It's just a name. Anyways, that's gonna be it. What do you guys think of this quote-unquote rework? I went for a more survivalist type of genre because like this class feels like they're supposed to be just a survivalist because the main thing about them is their mask, which is used to run away. I mean, if there's not the mask, this class is just useless. Anyways, goodbye. Don't forget to do your homework.